Hello and welcome to Cello Yoga. My name is Mia, the creative cellist, and today we're going to be exploring how to warm up in a way that is good for your mind and your body, gets you focused on playing the cello in a way that feels good, that sounds good, and is going to make you feel more creative and inspired moving forward through your practice. The three aspects of a really good cello warm-up are relaxation, preparation, and audiation. And this warm-up is for cellists of all levels. So the first thing we're going to do is warm up our body. So I'd like you to put your cellos down for a moment. So as cellists, one of the things that often happens when we're playing the cello is that our bodies close up into a tight ball. And that's because we tend to be leaning forward and hugging our cellos tightly. So before we can make beautiful sound, we have to feel relaxed in our bodies and centered in our minds. So in order to do that, let's do a little bit of chair yoga that's going to focus on opening up our upper bodies and feeling mobile and comfortable in our lower bodies so that when we play the cello, we have access to that full range of motion. So we're going to start by bringing our arms up overhead, and you can bring your palms together in a prayer pose just like this. So bring the hands together, you can spread out the fingers, bring them up overhead, and take a nice deep breath through your nose. And on the exhale, you're going to let your arms fall to your sides. Very slowly. One more time, arms up overhead, palms together. This time, let your neck fall down towards your chest. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And on the exhale, let your arms fall down to your sides. Now we're going to warm up our arms. As cellists, our arms do a lot of work, and it's really important before you sit down to play the cello that you warm up your arms so that you have the full range of motion that's available to you. So we're going to start by doing a swimming motion forward with our right arm, and just expanding the size of that circle as you feel comfortable, letting all the muscles of your arm relax. We're moving our rotator cuff, getting that moving and mobile, and then we're going to go back like you're back crawling. To add a little extra stretch to this, you can let your head fall to the side. Excellent. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to start swimming on the left side. Notice what your body is doing here. If you find that your body is moving all over the place, just center yourself a little bit more. Keep your body still while your arm moves. And then we're going to go back and let your neck fall to the other side. You'll feel a nice stretch in the left side of your neck. Don't forget to keep breathing. Breathing is essential to musicians, both for physical reasons, to keep the oxygen moving through your body, and for expressive and creative reasons. Nice. Now we're going to start with some hand mudras to get our fingers really warmed up and feeling flexible and feeling aware of what's going on in our hands. So we're going to start by putting our hands together like this. And I want you to press the palms of your hands tight, tight, tight. So you're feeling the tension between your palms at your wrists. Take a deep breath in. And then on the exhale, we're just going to start moving the wrists back and forth. Inhaling, exhaling. If you notice your shoulders coming up towards your ears while you're doing this, let them roll back, nice and loose and comfortable in your neck. Very nice. Now we're going to take our left hand and just spread out the fingers in front of you. And then we're going to take the thumb, and you're going to move the thumb back and forth between the center of your hand. As many cellists will know, the left thumb plays a very important role in the left hand, both supporting and allowing the hand to move around your fingerboard. And you want to make sure that you have lots of flexibility in this thumb. Excellent. And now we're going to start with the first finger. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to keep the other fingers as still as possible while you move this first finger. Then the middle finger. You may find when you move the middle finger that other fingers move as well, but you're going to try to keep them still because we're working on finger independence. Then your ring finger. And lastly, your pinky. Very nice. And then you can just shake that out. And we'll do the other hand. So the thumb's coming in towards the palm and out. Excellent. First finger, keeping the other fingers stable. Middle finger. Ring finger. And lastly, the pinky. Very nice job. Then we're going to put the hands back together, squeeze those palms, and again, move the hands back and forth. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Very nice. Next, we're going to take both our arms, bring them up overhead, and then we're just going to gently sway side to side in your chair. One of the things that often happens as we're playing cello is that we get stiff in the chair and oxygen isn't able to move around our body. We feel sore, we get tight. So it's really good to create some mobility in your chair, opening up that upper back, mid back. Excellent. And then we're going to move side to side this way. So we're twisting to either side. And as you twist to the right, you can grab the back of your chair and take a look over your right shoulder. And let's just stay here for a moment. So you're breathing deeply through your nose, out through your mouth, back to center, and then to the other side. Grabbing the back of your chair, looking over your left shoulder, breathing in through your nose, and out through your mouth. Excellent. Back to center. Next, we're going to work on opening up the hips. As cello players, when we're sitting with our cellos, the hips can get very tight, and that's not good for our bodies, and it's not good for our music because we want to be expressive and feel lots of flexibility here in order to be able to bring our cello forward, to the right, to the left. So we're going to just move the hips. We're moving in circles, backwards, coming forwards, and then the other way. Making big circles with your spine. Very nice. Next, we're going to take our right leg and place it over your left leg. Just notice how this feels. For some people, there's going to be a lot of strain and stretching in the thigh here. If that's the case, you can bring the leg a little bit lower, whatever feels comfortable for you. As we're sitting here, we're going to bend forward and just let yourself hang over your chair, taking a nice deep breath in and out. One more time, in and out. Coming back up to center and switching sides. Left leg over the right knee. And just falling over your body, over your legs. Take a deep breath in, out, in, and out. Very nice. Hopefully you feel more open and grounded in your body. Now let's go on to some preparation for playing the cello in a way that's going to get us moving through sound, feeling really good, feeling like we have technical control of our instrument, and feeling like we can make the progress that we want to in our practice session. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, I want you to put your bow to the side, put it on your stand, and we're going to take our two arms and we're going to embrace the cello in a big hug. So you see that I'm holding it on this side and holding it on this side. And I want you to move with your cello back and forth. And I want you to imagine that your cello is part of your body. So I call this the cello belly. And you are moving with the cello back and forth. When we play the cello, we don't want to feel like we're fighting a big kind of monster in front of us. We want to feel like we are friends with this big beast, and we are guiding it how we want it to go. It is part of us. Very nice. Now you can let your arms go, and we're going to do the same thing, but this time without the arms. You're just going to rock back and forth. And notice how your cello moves. So as you go to the right, the cello moves to the right. And as you move to the left, the cello comes back to the left. Beautiful. Okay, so next we're going to take our left hand and we're just going to feel where the strings are. So I've noticed that a lot of cello players have a tendency to look at their fingers when they play. If that's you, this exercise is going to help you to feel more comfortable feeling and knowing exactly where your strings are. So you're going to take your 4 fingers and you're going to pluck the A string while keeping the thumb on the back of the cello, on the back of the fingerboard, nice and flexible, just rounding out those fingers. Then we're going to try the D string. Try not to look. Then the G string. Arms up to the C string. So what you're doing here is you're getting your fingers, your cello fingers ready in a nice round curled shape that's automatically created when we pull those fingers back. Don't forget to breathe. Roll the shoulder back. You may notice as soon as you start playing and bringing those fingers to the fingerboard, you may have a tendency to bring your body forward, bring your shoulder up. So just notice that and let the shoulder roll back. Let your neck be loose. We want no tension here. Beautiful. 3, 4, playing this to a rhythm. Gorgeous. Next, we are going to pick up our bows and we're going to place it on the D string. So you'll notice that my bow is halfway between the fingerboard and the bridge in what we call middle lane at the frog. And I want you to take a moment to let your bow settle onto the string in a nice and gentle way. So your wrist should feel relaxed, your fingers should be mobile, and you're just settling and relaxing. Notice what's going on for you in your right arm. Everything throughout your right arm should feel natural and relaxed. Check out what's going on with your neck. If you need to move your neck back and forth to get a little bit of flexibility there, you can do that. So in order to prepare to play the cello beautifully, we want to connect with the beautiful sound of the cello before adding any extra complications with the left hand. So what we're going to do first is just play open strings to create a sense of balance and beauty in the sound, and to connect with the cello in the way that is not frustrating, that's very relaxing, and that's easy for you. So in order to do that, we're going to use our breath. So we're going to breathe in for 4 beats. 2, 3, 4, and on the exhale, you're going to play for 4 beats. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to stop at the end of the bow. Breathe in for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale up, bow. 2, 3, 4. So let's just try that in a continuous motion. So we inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. And what you're focusing on here is feeling the sense of relaxation when you exhale and pull your bow across the string, and when you exhale and push the bow across the string. In both cases, we're exhaling here in order to maximize the amount of relaxation we have in our bodies when we play the down bow and the up bow. Now we're going to do a very slight variation where we're going to exhale on our down bow and inhale on our up bow. So let's give that a try. So again, put your bow in middle lane, halfway between the fingerboard and the bridge. We're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale up, 2, 3, 4, exhale down, 2, 3, inhale up, 2, 3, exhale down, 2, 3, 4. And you can do this exercise for as long as you need to feel comfortable, to feel like your chest is open, to feel like there's no tension in your arm. If you want to add an extra sense of relaxation to this exercise, you can try moving your body with your bow like this. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, move, 3, 4, inhale, move, 3, 4, exhale, move, 3, 4, inhale, move, 3, 4. As you do these movements, notice what's happening in your hips. Notice how your feet might come off the ground and come back on, depending on the height of your body and the height of your legs. Let's try that one more time. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Now that we have that movement going on the D string, which for most people is the most comfortable string, we're going to try the same thing, but across all 4 strings to get a sense of the different weight and different angle that we need to make a beautiful sound on each string. So starting on the C string, we're going to let our bow settle on the C string, feeling the gravity of your arm that's going to help you to pull across the C string. And we're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, inhale, G, 2, 3, 4, exhale, D, 2, 3, 4, inhale, A, 2, 3, exhale, D, 2, 3, inhale, G, 2, 3, exhale, C, 2, 3, 4. Notice how loose in your forearm and in your right arm. You shouldn't be feeling any sense of pressure or tension. Take a notice of how you're feeling in your upper arm, in your neck and shoulder area. If you're feeling tense, you can just let yourself settle a little bit more. Use gravity to help you on the lower strings. And on the upper strings, if you need a little bit more support, you can sit up tall and let your arms just hang off your body. So when you're playing on the C and the G string, you may find yourself settling more into your chair to use gravity. And on the D and the A, you may come up a little bit higher so that we don't have that same gravity. Because if we use the same gravity on the D and the A, we're going to get a very tense sound. Okay, let's try that one more time. We're on the C string. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2. Beautiful. Very nice. The second part of our warm-up is going to include some left hand exercises paired with the concept of audiation. So that's hearing the notes that you're playing, maybe even a little bit before you play them. In order to audiate well, we want to be able to hum or sing notes before we play them. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a 1-finger half-step scale. In order to do this, let's put our bows down first and just focus on the left hand. The 1-finger half-step scale is going to take us from the open string up to the 4th position with our first finger. So if you're on the D string, so if you can pluck this D string, we're then going to take our first finger over our left hand and find the note A on your D string. So the note A is going to be just about at the neck. You're going to put your thumb at the neck. The first finger will be more or less across from it. It might be a little bit up. And it sounds like this. So in order to play this note A, I need to be able to know what it sounds like. So if I don't know what the A sounds like, I can play this A and then sing it. A, or hum it. Don't worry about your singing voice. If you feel like you can't match the note very well, that's okay. The point is just to start getting your mind connecting with the sound of the instrument. So then we can find the A. So what we're going to do in this exercise, I'll play it once so you can hear it, and then I'll show you how we're going to do it. So we're going to pluck each note 4 times. D, D sharp, E, all with first finger, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A. And then we're going to connect these notes to our mind's ear. So that means hearing or humming or singing the notes as we play them like this. D, 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 D sharp, E, F. Notice I'm singing just before. F sharp, G, G sharp, A, very relaxed, G sharp, little movements, half steps, G, G flat, F, E, E flat, D. If you feel uncomfortable hearing those notes, you can try playing with me with this recording over and over, or you can go to a piano and play the notes white key, white key, black key, all the way from D all the way up to an A while singing them. It's a little bit easier with a piano because the piano has the keys, whereas we don't have frets or anything like that to show us where the notes are. We just have to hear them. Otherwise, though, if you can hear those notes and you can sing them with me, then just try that with me. So this time, we're going to play each note just like we did, but with the bow while singing. D, D, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, G sharp, G, G flat, F, E, E flat, D. This is a really great warm-up for people who want to learn their fingerboard geography, learn how to shift very efficiently, and understand where all the half steps are on your cello, because as we go down the fingerboard, they get closer together. It's also really nice to get really grounded in your positions as you move up the cello. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our fingers, all of our fingers moving. So in order to do that, I like to do kind of a little explosive exercise using all of the fingers in the half steps. We're going to start this on the D string again, because that's the easiest for most people. So you're going to find your E on your D string. If you're not sure how to find that, play D, D, then sing E. And you're making a nice round shape with your finger and your thumb. There's your E. And what we're going to do, I'll play this once so you can hear it and see it, and then we'll try it together. We're going to put down all 4 fingers to play the notes E, F, F sharp, G, and then we're going to come back very quickly. I'll demonstrate this slowly at first, and then we'll try it quick. That your fingers are in the right place, one way to check your 4th finger G is to play your open G and match. So that way you get a sense of how much space there is between finger 1 and finger G. Notice I'm using a whole bow. If that feels very comfortable for you, you can then start speeding it up. Notice as I was speeding up, I started to use less and less bow. You can't be using the same amount of bow as you go faster. So you need a big amount of bow to start. By the time you're playing, it's much less. So that is a nice little exercise to get all 4 fingers warmed up. Make sure that you're keeping that thumb flexible, just like when we were doing our thumb exercise. And then we're going to try that on all 4 strings. So let's try it on the A string, starting on B. Nice and slow. A little bit faster. on those lower strings. Starting on D on the C string, nice and slow, big bows. Fingers moving, you can play that same exercise but in different positions. So what I recommend is that you go to your fourth position and try it here. So starting on E on the A string, noticing that the notes are closer together. Again, audiating so you can hear the notes and connect them to your mind's ear. A. Over to D. To G, just checking in with your body. Is anything tense? Do you need to relax? Perhaps your neck, perhaps your feet. Deep breath. C string. Same 1, 2, 3, 4 in all of the lower positions. If you are an advanced cellist, you can also go into your thumb position, right? Find your harmonics. And in this case, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, we use thumb 1, 2, 3. Try that on all 4 strings as well. So now that we've got our full range of motion, now we've got our fingers moving quickly, you can add whatever other warm-ups you might like. If you're working on a study for string crossings or certain chords, you can do that. But these fundamentals will help you to relax. They're going to help you to prepare, and they're going to help you to audiate and hear some of the notes that you're going to be playing. So hopefully you won't skip warm-ups as part of your cello practice. It's a really important thing to get yourself centered, get yourself focused, and good luck with your cello practice. If you want more help with this, I'm always available to talk to cello players and help you create a strategy to move forward with your cello playing in a way that's going to help you to progress quickly as an adult learner or an educator. So in order to do that, if you'd like to speak with me, what you can do is you can go to cellogo.com and book a call to talk with me. We can talk anytime, and I'm happy to answer your questions. I'll see you soon.